Good evening, Brooks here. I'm here to demo my full tube preamp. It's based on the Soldano SLO. It has the clean channel and the crunch channel here when I turn on the bypass switch. So in this case, it's a full tube preamp running on two 12AX7s, Shuguang 12AX7Bs, which are usually used for higher gain applications. And I'm going to be running it through it's technically a Red Bear amp, but Sergey Novikov from Russia built this amp, so I re-Tolexed it, and he actually sent me a faceplate for it, and so I decided to give him a shout out instead of Red Bear, which was just trademarked by Gibson back in the early 90s for a brief minute or two. Also have my Marshall 1968 slant cab with two EVM12Ls and two Eminence Delta Pro 12As. And as you can see here, I had this amp modified to have an effects loop, so I'm running the tube preamp direct right in to my amp, so it's actually bypassing the preamp tubes right there. Those are the Russian 6N2P EVs, which came original stock with this amplifier. Really great tube. But in this case, it's going to be running off of the 12AX7s, like I said. And so we are really getting the sound of this pedal through my amp. So in this case, I'm just going to be playing through my baritone guitar, built by Peter Occhineri back in 2009. So hopefully we'll get a good idea of what this preamp can do. So we'll get a little demo going here. Excuse the rather rudimentary setup here, but doing this in my basement, not in the studio. So let's give it a whirl. Put this guy down right here. There we go. So right now I'm just playing through the clean portion, like I said. So as of right now, you can see there's a bright switch here. Here's the clean volume. So, you know, my pots could use a little cleaning on the guitar there. Bear with me. So here we are, clean tone. Right, that's the bridge, just low B because it's the baritone. We'll throw it in the neck for a minute and I'll just roll back my tone a bit. Add a little bit more hair to it if I want. Turn off the brightness. Yeah, so I'm assuming if you're going to be buying an Soldano SLO, you're probably not going to be playing jazz on it, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that's what the clean channel is doing right now, just in the neck. Here it is in the middle. Give it a little bit more in the tone. up the bright. Touch sensitive, and that was in the middle position. I was actually kind of digging that earlier before I decided to do the demo. Normally I don't play this guitar in the middle. I usually aim for the neck or just go for the bridge, but getting kind of a cool sound there, really hearing the touch there. Here we are in the neck, in the bridge, I'm sorry, and I'll dial up the tone all the way. I'm full volume on the guitar, so everything's dimed. Yeah, so, you know, you can do a couple of things just right there. Again, I'm only working with two controls right here. I have the clean volume and the clean gain. Let me roll the clean gain all the way up and I can show you, well, yeah. In the neck. That's a good spot, like if you were playing with a normally overdriven sound and then you want to turn it on for the crunch channel. So, but otherwise, if you're really looking for clean, you can certainly roll the gain back, and you know this oh my god, this tube preamp can certainly achieve that. I'm sorry, I'm so used to building guitar pedals. To call it by its correct name is kind of strange for me. This was a bit of a challenge for me to build. I've been building guitar pedals for about the past 10 years, but now I'm trying to push more towards high voltage tube amplifier territory, and I thought this would be a good foot in the door. Anyway, enough of my life story with pedal building. Let's get back into it. So there you had it. Alright, so we'll decide to fire this bad boy up. And notice we have two LEDs showing you that it's on with the lights off. Really quick. Almost looks kind of like a jack-o'-lantern, right? Very Halloween going on right there. So you can see both the tubes and the LEDs glowing in red. Alright. Now that I've regained my sight, we can get back into it. So this is with the crunch channel on. I'm about halfway up with the overdrive volume. I'll do the same thing with the overdrive gain. I'll roll the bass back because it's already a very bassy guitar. Mids, I'll go about halfway. And I'm full treble. notice it's actually very like bedroom volume level, so it's actually friendly, and I'm playing to this massive Russian amp in back of me with, you know, 4 12-inch speakers, so I can play at this level with this. So, and that's about halfway, but let's get a little crazier here. So I'm going to go a little higher on the volume. So we can add a little more bass, we'll even add a little bit more gain, but I'm going to roll back the volume a little bit so we don't start clipping her. So you can tell that my guitar playing isn't where it was. But anyway, let's keep on going here. Let's add even more gain. Go a little back here. Treble's all the way up. Yeah, nowhere to hide without the reverb, right? Let's roll back the bass a little bit, and the mids, and the treble. Just again, that's how you resolve it. So yeah, there you go. And then we're back to our clean. I know why it sounded so murky. I actually had my tone rolled down. I was wondering why it was sounding so bassy, but here we are. Here's our bright. Brooks, why don't you play some funk? think of chic when I'm playing on a Soldano SLO either, but what the hell, you know? We're all having fun here. It's so anyway, I hope that gives you a good idea of what this tube preamp can do. I have to hesitate to call it a pedal because, well, it's in an effects box. Like I said, just to show you, it fits right in the palm of my hand here. Yep, hand painted by myself. That's not powder coating, that's black base coat with some sparkle there on top. All hand painted by me with some Posca markers and some clear coat back in the summer. Anyway, if you've made it this far, you've either really been bored or really been interested in this pedal. I'm hoping the latter. But thanks again for checking in. And again, this is my take on the Soldano SLO Tube Preamp. Thanks.